Okay, so we're going to continue with our questions. A team of 4 players competed in a golf contest. The names and scores of the players on the team are shown in the table. The team score is the sum of all of the scores in the table. Okay, sum tells me that I'm going to be adding, okay? So I have 4 players, and these 4 players, this is what they scored in golf. All right, I have Brett with a -2, Elliot with a +3, Lynn with a -4, and Tyrone with a -1. What is the team score? Okay, you will remember same sign, add, different sign, subtract. Okay, this is easy. You have a -2, -4, -1. Combine all your negatives. So you have 6, 7, you have 7 negatives plus 3 positives. Same sign, add, different sign, subtract. You have a -7 and a +3. 7 minus 3 is 4. You had more negatives, so your answer is -4. Okay, this is easy. Last year, 73% got it correct. 10% picked not here, which I hate it when they give you a not here because I just think that's kind of mean. Try to really pay attention. This to me is a freebie. It's easy. Okay, the next one. A farmer watered 3/8 of a field. What percentage, okay, what percentage is equivalent to the fraction of the field the farmer watered, okay? So they've given you a fraction. So you need to take this fraction to a decimal to a percent. So it's fraction to a decimal to a percent, okay? This is all over your composition book. They will ask you questions like this. This will be on your test. Very quickly, let's estimate though. 3/8. What is half of 8? 4. Okay, so my answer needs to be less than 50%, which all of those answer choices are less than 50%, so I really can't automatically mark any off. Now, is 3 out of 8 almost 50%? Yeah, so my answer needs to be closer to 50% than further away from 50%. So like I am thinking I can probably already mark off those 2. And now I just have a better chance. Okay, so if you're in my class, you were told to memorize this to get this to 1,000. Your 8s will get you to 1,000. What do you do to 8 to get 1,000? Times 125. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So that's a times. 125 times 3, 15, 6, 7, 375 thousandths. Write it exactly the way you said it. 375 thousandths. Now, we went from a fraction, now we're at a decimal, now we need to go to a percent. To go from a decimal to a percent, you move the decimal 2 places to the right. So 1, 2 equals 37.5%. Now, is that a little less than 50%? Yes, but it's almost 50%, so I am very, very satisfied with my answer. Okay, I'm also going to show you, if you are confused about this, that you could have just divided, okay? You could have just come over here. Remember, whenever you say that number, that line, you draw the house. So 3 divided by 8. How many times will 3 go into 8? Well, it won't. How many times will 8 go into 30? 3 times. That gives you 24. Uh-oh. That gives you 6. Bring down to 0. How many times will 8 go into 60? 7. That's 56. You're left with 375 thousandths. Same thing. move the decimal 2 places to the right. 1, 2 gives you 37.5%. Okay? Last year, only 36% got this correct. A lot of people picked this. Okay? They had all of the right numbers. They just didn't put the decimal in the right spot. But if you'll use your estimation skills before you even start, you should have already marked that one off. Okay? So don't let that one trick you. Number 14, the graph shows the amount of money earned by an employee based on the time he spent working. Which list shows the dependent quantities on the graph? Okay, this is a free one. This is a free one. Your X is your independent variable. Your Y is your dependent variable. You don't have to do any math. You're looking right here at these numbers. You're not doing any form of math. You don't even care about what it is even talking about, okay? The independent variable, the time you spent working, determines how much money you're going to make. So the dollars right here are my dependent variables, and my answer is F. You know what this is? Freebie. Do not miss that, okay? Last year, 70% of the kids got it correct, so worked out. All right. The table shows the amount of time 4 students practice the trumpet one day. Which list shows the name of students in order how? Least amount of practice to greatest amount of practice time. Okay, this one's kind of tricky because look, you have 4 different fractions with 4 different denominators. First thing you want to do, see if you have any whole numbers that are going to stand out. Nope, they were all 1, so that isn't going to get me anywhere. But can you find a common denominator between 3, 2, 4, and 12? Okay, let's think of them. What are our multiples? 12. Will 4, anything times 4 get me 12? Yeah. Anything times 2 get me 12? Yeah. Anything times 3 get me 12? Yeah. So my common denominator is going to be 12. So come over here to the side and rewrite them all with a denominator of 12. And Jacob is going to stay the same. Okay, his is going to stay the same. So, what did you do to this 3 to get 12? Times 4. What did you do to the bottom? You do to the top. What did you do to this 2 to get 12? Times 6. What did you do to the bottom? You do to the top. What did you do to this 4 to get 12? Times 3. What did you do to the bottom? You do to the top. Okay, so now we're going to go back. Put them in order from least amount of practice to greatest amount of practice. Okay, which one of these has the smallest amount? Right here, Ryan. Okay, I'm marking off Gus and I'm marking off Cole. Okay, you already have a better shot. I've used Ryan. Ryan is out of the mix. Okay, what's next? 7, 6, or 8? 6, Gus. I got Gus right here. Just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and check and make sure Jacob and Cole would have been next. 7 would have been Jacob. 8 would have been Cole. So, yep, winner, winner. Not very many people got that right last year. Only 39%. I don't really know why. That was easy. This is like 5th grade finding common denominators and then putting them in order. Don't miss that. Okay, this is the last problem on this set, I think. I can't remember. I started at 12. Yeah, this will be the last problem in this video. In triangle FGH shown below, what is the measurement of angle F in degrees? Okay, this isn't nice because there is no answer choices. So I have to know that the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 2 plus the measurement of angle 3 equals 180. This is a triangle, okay? And they were so nice to give you a decimal. Don't you just love that? So I know that I have 127 plus 33 and a half plus x equals 180. Okay, combine your terms. 127, 33 and a half. Remember, no decimal in sight. It's on the right. 5, bring that decimal straight down. 10, that's 5, 6, 1. 160 and a half. Now, this is an acute angle. That means it has to be less than 90. Do not put that. Do not put that answer. Okay, so then you're going to have to come over here and put 160 and a half plus x equals 180. I need to get rid of this 160 with my x. I'm going to subtract 160 and a half from both sides. Now, when you are subtracting, you have to put that placeholder. You don't have a choice. You're going to have to borrow. You're going to have to come all the way over here. Okay? That's going to become a 9. This is going to become a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. No, that's 9. That's 1. So my answer is 19 and a half. Is that an acute angle? Yeah. Does that make sense? Does to me. How am I going to check it? Well, you're going to come over here and you're going to do 127, 33 and a half plus 19 and a half. That's 10. Carry your 1. There's 10, 9, 0. Carry your 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that decimal straight down. So 19 and a half works this time. Okay, any questions? If you have some, let me know. Thanks.